చేశాను బట్
Okay. So you understood the properties, right? So what are the properties we discussed in a relative layout? Those all are clear, right, for you?
yes.
Okay. So yesterday after this I shared this link, right? Here is the properties which already used some properties here. So for that explanation purpose also, here it is this. So what is Android ID? So this ID is the unique identification by the layout. Means within a layout we cannot give the duplicates. Like yesterday we given here BT1, BT2 like this. If we give this two BT1s, it could not be acceptable here if I give this multiple things here. Like BT1, if I give this 2, already it's 2 is here, just I'm giving this 2. So it indicates that here error. So what is the error means? It's already duplicate ID 2. So like that we cannot give the multiple IDs. This is the unique for the one file. Better if we give this uniqueness in an entire project. Why? Because in entire project we have this multiple XMLs. So maybe we use 100 XMLs and 200 XMLs. So in that 100 or 200 XMLs, if we use the uniqueness, but how we can create that means normally just yesterday I write here BT1, but normally we'll write in this particular page. If I'm using this particular page for the something like this is what we are called, this is a, let us say, login page. So here, but here our application, it is a first page. So just I am giving the first ID1 like that. We will give the ID's name so that it can create the uniqueness in an entire project. Better if we give this entire project uniqueness should be easy that. So that is the stabilized version as well as a standard code for that. Then after this, so this gravity we not discuss, just we'll discuss in a gravity now. And this is the left right like center alignment will give the x-axis, y-axis, wise, west will give the property of gravity. So that alignment should be arranged. Just we'll see here for this gravity. So center, okay, see when one more thing here, our UI is not displaying now. So just I'm coming back here. Even for this also, right now I'm not able to see the UI. Why means if any error is there in your file, this UI cannot be displayed. But where is the error? How to identify? See here, continuously it is showing this, like somewhere it is showing this one. Because here this ID we changed. So here we have some reference. We need to change this. Now we are able to see the UI. Means if simply we need to identify when any error is there in your code, UI could not be displayed here. So that easy identification we do it. So now just I'll take here one more button. So for that width and this, I'm giving this width and height, and ID I'm giving as right now BT7. Then text hello, just I'm giving the text as hello. So then that particular hello I want to display exactly the center of the page, exactly the center of the page. So for that we will use the gravity. center, vertical. Sorry, this is for we use for the text. First, we need to align that exactly the center. So then for that, we'll use the property called here. See here, left, right, bottom, align padding, right, top, center. So this all we can able to see this all properties one by one here. So just for this, first I'm giving this central horizontal true. See, it's a now horizontal means left to right, vertical means top to bottom. So first I give this central horizontal left, and the next is the central horizontal, sorry, central vertical true. So then that particular button exactly displayed in the center of the page. Then I need one more button exactly the bottom of the page. So bottom of the page means just first I'll add here one button. So wrap content, then some ID. So BT8, then some text. So bottom. Then I want to add that button exactly the bottom of the page. So then I add this bottom. So just you can wear the position, just you can type that is. I don't need to remember all this. Just you can put this align bottom, align parent bottom like this. You can just search this. See bottom, just I'm searching with the bottom, align bottom. See automatically that button here. But I don't want this button here. I want this particular button right side, means almost here. I want this. So here I'll add this right. So what is the right? Align parent right, true. See, automatically that button goes there. So like this, these all are the properties we have there in a relative layouts. Mostly this all properties we covered here. Start off, right off. Okay. One more startup is there that I'll show. So here I'm adding one more property called button. Wrap content. So I want this button beside right side of the hello button. So just I'm giving one text for this. Good morning. So ID is BT9. So for this, I'm giving the property right off BT7. So then this not came here, right off BT7, but position is not there. So then aligned parent right, sorry, align parent right, it goes to there, and it's a below of bottom 6. So it's a bottom 6, but it is not coming here. How this we can bring here means, so for this we need to give some margin here. So margin top 100 dp. No, it's not coming. Like we can give some dp, 300 dp. See, like this, it is coming. Means manually we are moving that button like this. So, but this one is not a proper. Why? Because see, now this is aligned here. This also will give some margin left of 5 dp. So now how I expected that button came here, but in this there is a drawback. So what is the drawback? See, my UI is now, this UI is now for phone pixel. Just I'm changing this is the to other phone. See, why this is happening like this? Because we given the manual value. So manual value says manually I am giving some margin top. From the margin I am giving the some space, but it's not suggestible. Then how to overcome this? To overcome this, there is a way is there. That way is we need to create a layout. Within this, you need to create one more layout. But right now, I'm not covering that because we are in a basic thing. After covering of other layout parts, then we can come and we can discuss on that. How to create means once we create the next layout here, next layout that is a linear layout, then that we can able to see that clearly. So like that we can arrange, but this is the not a proper one. So that we can see, but about relative layout, these are the properties like this. So just we can go through these properties. Just go through these properties. Just go through these properties, and here, if we want more properties, then just you can while writing this code itself, here just you can try like this. So then you can understand all the properties. If you not understand any property, that you can suggest you can click on this. See here, all properties are here. Means maybe in this some of the properties I may not cover today, but by end of the course, almost all properties we will cover here. This. Okay, one by one. When we are going for the different designs, all we can cover this. If you want, just you can try this. What is what, every property just you can add and check in a UI so that you can understand that. In end of the course, by end of the course, almost all properties we will cover. Okay, hope this is clear for relative layout for you. Okay, so then we will start with the next layout, that is linear layout. So for the linear layout, I want to create one new project. So I'm creating one new project. So same with the empty activity. Linear layout. So linear layout. So this is the same AndroIndian workspace I'm creating in this with the Java. See, first time it is asking that. From second time onwards, if we are creating this, automatically it can create this. So click on finish. Once I click on finish, this project has creating this. So once this project has created, it will open automatically with the default XML and the Java file. Both are created here. See, XML and Java is created. This XML also default it comes with the constraint layout. So, but again, we'll change this constraint layout. So now we are discussing about this linear layout, so that we'll change. Yesterday we Here we used as a, this is a relative layout. Now here we see as a linear layout. Just a minute. Gradle is building. Once this Gradle has completed, then we can start here. So here one more advantage of this Android Studio, see this Gradle downloading means if any new projects, new additions and happen in libraries and all, automatically while creating the project itself, that can be downloaded in our SDK folder. So no need to go or manually need to update everything. This automatically can update in this. So that is a major advantage of our Android Studio. So no worry to about the new features and all. See, download Kotlin because it's other latestly we install now, so maybe some of the files which are missing. So those all the files are downloading now itself. After 4 or 5 projects creation, it can be stabilized and it can easily we can use that. Okay, so almost it is done. Yeah, it's ready. So it's initializing this layout. Okay, now this is ready. So we'll go this here. So this is coming with the constraint layout. Just I'm changing this constraint layout to linear layout. So first, what is linear layout? So here, if I comes to design here, layouts, there are two. Is there linear layout horizontal and linear layout vertical? So if you want to design a linear layout, so there are the various things are there, like you can design with the horizontal as well as vertical. So if this is the my UI, so just now we discussed horizontal means it's a left to right. Vertical means top to bottom. Vertical means it's a top to bottom. So here we can create this either top to bottom or left to right. Top to bottom or left to right. And combination of this also we can give this, that is we can say as the nested. Nested also we can create here. So how that can be possible, here we will see. So here just I'm coming here, linear layout. So I'm taking like same buttons I'm taking like yesterday. So button, wrap content. Then I'm giving one ID for this, that is the BT1. Then some text 1. So apart from this, right now I'm not giving any properties for this. Then I want to take one more button. button, wrap content. Then next to ID BT2. See, what is the advantage of compared to relative layout? See, in a relative layout, we need to give the position, but here there is no position. Automatically, the button is sitting on the next of the first button. So then what I'll do is, for this, I'll give some property called as a margin. So margin 5 dp. See, automatically this property yesterday already we discussed, 4 sides. This margin is aligned here. See, like this it is. Then here one more button. Just I'm changing this as a 3. See, third button can sit on the next of that. Like say one more button, 4. This is the 4. It can sit on the next of this like this. Now actual problem has started here. See, now I'll paste one more button. That button text as the 5. Here it is the 5. So where is that button? Now that button is outside of this. I'm not able to see this button in this my phone. If I change this landscape, I can able to see this 5th button. But normally landscape, we not use landscape, we use only this, normally this case, right? So then how can I overcome this problem? So this case, we need to go with the nested layout. But here, before this nested layout, so first of all here, for linear layout, must and should you need to give the orientation. See, just I'm giving the orientation as the vertical. Means if I won't give any orientation, defaultly it can take as a horizontal. So if you want to give this particular orientation, you should give this vertical. So just I given as the orientation as vertical. Then these buttons are aligned like this. Then how can I add these buttons in a single layout? So then here I'm adding this one more nested layout, linear layout, wrap content. Then I can give this as a one more property, that is orientation. So horizontal. Then I can close this. So I can close this linear layout. So if I close this linear layout, then how many buttons I need? First 3 buttons. Okay. First 3 buttons I cut, paste within that. See, first 3 buttons are aligned here and like this. Then just for differentiation purpose, just I am adding here some background color also. Just I added some background color for our understandable how this layout has splitted. See, this is like this. But why this is not this much? You should occupy this, means here you need to give the width as a wrap content. Then can I give height also match parent? If I give the height also match parent, then that particular element should be outside of this. That particular element should be outside of, because second row here we are giving this height is this only, so then we need to give here it's a wrap content only. Why? Because after first row we want to align some of the parameters. Some of the parameters should be here like so. We need to give like this. Then I want these buttons also here. Then what should I do after this? Again, I'm creating one more linear layout. So here I'm giving the match parent wrap content. Then orientation as horizontal. Then I can close this. Again within this, I'm arranging this properties here. This properties here. Okay, then what should I do now? For this also, I'll give some different color to our understandable. Ash. So some different color I give. So this is how we can differentiate this like this. Then I need one more button in a third row. So in a third row, I'm giving one button as this. Both match parent and height could be wrap content. Text. Hello. Good morning. So just I added here like this. See, for this, I don't want to give any specific layout. Why? Because this property has because this property has here automatically has this match parent property. So I no need to add anything on this. No need to add anything on this because it's a fully layout, it is occupied. If I want one more button here, this here I can add one more property, that is linear layout. So match parent and here wrap content. Then here we need to add again this other properties called orientation. Then we need to add this. So now here we can add the other properties. Background. So I'm adding the some other color. This. Now my question is here. So this layout, I already given some background color for this. But why this layout has not displayed right now? Why this layout has not displayed right now? Why this layout has not displayed here? Any specific reason for this? So here simply, here I created a layout. I given height, width is the match parent, but height is the wrap content. But within this, there is no specific components. See, if I give match parent, then that color has came here as a background. So until we won't give this any match parent property for height, until we not added any other specific components within that, we cannot feel that that is there. See, now we can able to see that. We need to see this. So like the 6. So then text here is, yes, something text. we added like this. So like this, we need to add this. Okay, this is fine. But now, right now, I want in the first tab, what is my requirement here? As I told, this button, these two buttons should align in here. But here some issue has came because of the manual top margin top. Then how to overcome this? So to overcome this, what I'll do is here I'm adding one linear layout. Okay, one linear layout, that is the match parent wrap content and orientation as horizontal. Then within this, I want to add these two buttons. One is hello, other one is a good morning. So where is hello button? This is the hello button. So I'm placing this hello button is within this. Okay, then this button, good morning button, I'm placing here like this. Okay, hello and good morning. But only good morning button is displaying, hello is not displaying. So then what should we do? First I am removing this margin property of this. I'm removing this. Okay, now this hello button, this is a overlap here in the C. This is in the background, it is overlap here. So then what we do here for this, I'm giving the property as central horizontal true, then central vertical true. Both properties I'm giving this horizontal and vertical as true. Just I'm giving this properties here now. So then for this button, no need to give any properties. No need to give any properties like this. So in this way, we are overcoming that particular problem from this. So but still here it is a problem. What is the problem? I given here central, horizontal, vertical, central, vertical as true and central horizontal as true. But these buttons like before center, it is not adjusting here. Then how to overcome this? So for that case, just you can give this is the wrap content. See, now that particular buttons are seated in a exactly the center. So this is the way normally we'll design like this. So same like today also you can concentrate on a same calculator but use linear layout. Instead of relative layout, you can use the linear layout. So here it is there the linear layout properties also. So properties of linear layout. The next is the properties of linear layout. So this is the properties of linear layout. Just you can go through these properties here and you can start writing on this particular linear layout. Using linear layout, you can design a calculator. Clear this or any questions on this?
Yeah, little bit confusion.
Yeah, okay. Just you can practice so that you will get a clarity. So if still you have any questions, just first tomorrow you can start with your questions, then we can start with the next layout. Okay. So just you can start, first you can start practice so that you will get some clarity so that we will move forward then according to that. Okay, else you can, if you are confusing with this calculator part, means maybe it has huge designs and all, just in Google, just you can search with Google mobile basic UI. Just go like this, then click on this. For students. Like here, maybe it's an all advanced UIs are there. Like buttons. So like this, you have buttons and all UI, this kind of UIs you can practice also like this. I mean, like not like exactly like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, you can practice on this.
Okay.
So just you can practice first when you practice also. If you have any questions, just you can ping me. I'll guide you there itself. But must ensure that if you practice this both, if we go with the next layout, it should be the easier for that. So that is the reason I not started with the next layout. So first you can practice that so that we can go to the next layout. I hope you are go through that Java classes also.
I'll complete it.
Okay, fine. Okay, just you can practice, then we'll meet tomorrow.